I'm a manager at XYZ. Oh, you're not a leader. Well, you would have heard this statement sometime in your life or perhaps have told someone else. So, who is this leader? Is she not the same as the manager? Hi, I'm Momita, your executive coach, and happy to bring to you my first episode on leadership nuggets. Today, I would focus on the power of you. Let's start with demystifying the term leader. Some days back, I come across a few definitions of a leader. Leadership means inspiring and motivating those being led with visions. Leadership generates creativity, innovation, fulfillment, and change. Oh my God, that's a lot. Well, that's not what a manager gets paid for, right? Successful managers need two things: structure and motivation, a clear analytical mind, and an appreciative, inspiring attitude. That may graduate her to be an effective leader in the long term. Now, one may wonder, why is there so much of hue and cry around leadership? Why are so many experts, consultants, coaches, mentors, and even authors talking about leadership facets? The answer is very simple. There is no one way of leadership. While we can list few qualities, it still does not guarantee effective leadership. What works for one may not work for the other. So today, let me share my understanding of effective leadership now that I have been training and facilitating leadership journeys for the last 10-12 years. Leadership stems from the power within, hence the focus on the power of you. All good things start with a pure intention. The intention to lead starts from the leader within. Do not worry, I am not saying leaders are born. I am just saying to lead, I need to be centered myself. I need to be aware of my strengths and weaknesses genuinely and true to myself. The degree of authenticity can bring in a sense of acceptance, maturity, and composure to deal with myself as well as the world. This happens to be one of the biggest differentiators in creating effective leadership. When I scan myself from head to toe and assess myself, I should be able to highlight my strengths and also identify the challenges or obstacles. The next step is to accept and start working on the areas of improvement. I am stressing here on self-assessment since the need to show or impress disappears when I am on my own and doing it for myself. This builds in self-confidence, self-esteem, and self-belief that I can, and hence the power within increases to do more, and to stretch more. So how do we practically scan ourselves? Let us first identify the most important teachers in our life. You may call them inspirational role models. People whom we follow physically, mentally, or even spiritually. Every individual uses a core set of personal principles and values. We may not, or we may be conscious of them. So let us list the names along with their behaviors, their values, their attitude, and their personality that they demonstrate. Let us understand the difference between principles and values. Principles are fundamental truths, universal, objective, and factual, such as respect, faith, love, trust, etc. Values are social and personal. It is the worth that we put on people, things, ideas, standards, or principles. So examples of values are collaboration, teamwork, innovation, etc. Now the key point to be kept in mind is that principles and the values guide us in our daily decisions in life and work. This is a framework you can use to understand yourself better and perhaps also understand the logic behind our behavior, why we do what we do. This also enables us to understand others' behavior and build perspectives around the same, and perhaps accept them too. Once we identify the power within, then perhaps some external questions and nudging can help us explore further. Question number 1, vision. Where are you headed to? Question number 2, purpose. Why are you going there? Question number 3, strategy. How are you going to get there? Question number 4, talent or people who will come with you. Question number 5, growth. How will success look? Question number 6, sustain. How will you keep going? Apologies if I've asked these questions abruptly. Each question is a journey by itself, and one may, rather should, spend ample time on each to explore, energize, and elevate oneself in her leadership journey. Discovering the power of you is an enriching self-discovery path and may be possible for some and not for all. And this perhaps is another differentiator in creating effective leadership. It's not a position or a hierarchy-driven decision. It's something that we need to discover, create, and sustain to become successful and accepted as a leader. Another word of caution. All of us need not go through the leadership journey. We can very efficiently manage and become successful managers or subject matter experts and live a content life. The secret is being authentic to oneself and following the true calling rather than building a fake you for the external world. That's not leadership. Small wins may be seen but not sustainable in the long run. The choice is yours. Create the power in you today. Do share your thoughts in the comment box or on my social media pages. Thanks for listening.